Hello everyone, this is Suparna Goswami, part of ISMG's editorial team. Please let us know the sessions you find interesting through the day. Hope you enjoyed our previous session also. I now welcome you all to this session titled on how DNS becomes the first line of defense against malware and data theft in a zero trust approach. A little bit of background on this interesting topic. In this zero trust era, DNS remains a favorite target and attack vector due to its criticality for linking users to apps. In fact, 79% of organizations suffer DNS attacks causing severe impact such as app downtime. How should enterprises approach this problem? To answer this, we have Vernon Ko, who is Senior Pre-Sales Consultant APAC at Efficient ID, and he will discuss further on this. Vernon, welcome. It's great to have you today.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Efficient IP's webinar on how DNS can be used to assist in your zero trust initiatives. Now, in this session, we're going to discuss more on how zero trust can be initiated using DNS. Now, zero trust started last 2010 with the hopes of revamping the old legacy method of network security, which is anchored on allowing internal devices to access an external resource. Now, in this session, we're going to discuss how DNS can be used as a first line of defense against malware and data theft. Now, a little bit of information about myself. I'm Vernon Ko. I'm the APAC SE manager, and I have 10 years worth of experience both working in network and network security. So let's start first by introducing our company, which is Efficient IP. Now, Efficient IP is a network automation and security company specializing in DNS, DHCP, and IP address management. Thereby, the DDI acronym came about. Now, DDI is a core network service that enables all communications over an IP-based network. Now, our mission as a company is to help organizations to improve their business continuity, service agility, and improving user experience through the use of secure and dynamic communication between applications and resource. Now we do this by offering an integrated DDI solution which helps the customer to simplify network management, secure DNS services to safeguard data, protect applications and users, and to deliver intelligent application traffic routing for improving service delivery and user experience. Organizations uses our technology to simplify and accelerate their strategic IT initiatives, such as cloud, workforce mobility, zero trust, SD-WAN, or digital transformations. More than 1,000 users trust efficient IP solutions to improve operational efficiency and reduce risks while lowering the total cost of ownership. Now here is a sample list of our customers within Asia Pacific. Now, as you can see, we have customers from different sectors, from manufacturing, government institutions, internet service providers, banking and financial institutions, and even multinational companies. Now, our agenda for today is to discuss about the three topics of zero trust. We're going to introduce first how do you effectively implement zero trust by knowing its foundations. And then afterwards, we're going to discuss how efficient IP can help you in your zero trust initiatives and the key benefits following afterwards. And lastly, as we close up the session, we're going to discuss the key takeaways for this agenda session this afternoon. Okay, so let's begin with our zero trust foundations. Okay, so in knowing the zero trust foundations, there are three main things you need to consider. Number one is by having a granular visibility over events on your network, by going down to the microsegments as low as the individual client level. Now, after you have done the granular visibility, we're going to perform real-time traffic analysis to check the behavior of each client. And lastly, we're going to do the automation and configuration of your network and security systems, which allows us to make sure that the security policies are enforced uniformly across your entire infrastructure. Now, to access all these critical applications and services, endpoint devices, whether they're mobile phones, laptops, tablets, they all use DNS service for accessing a specific resource. Now, hackers make use of DNS as a dual role in the kill chain, either as a threat vector, which, for example, is a malware can use a DNS protocol to communicate to their CNC servers, or a DNS can be used as a direct objective, which can be a victim of DOS attack, wherein a DNS server can be a victim of DOS attacks, which can cause impacts on business continuity. Because hackers know that if there is no DNS, there is no business. Okay, so now let's discuss about efficient IP DNS security layer between your application and your users. Now, we all know that DNS can be a primary target, right? So if DNS can be a primary target, DNS can also be used as a first line of defense for providing protection on your network. Now, virtually all network connections are initiated using DNS. Say, for example, your mobile phones. After you reboot your mobile phone, the first traffic that comes out of your mobile device is DNS traffic. DNS traffic is used by your mobile phones to check whether the destination resource is reachable from the mobile device. So virtually, we know that DNS has visibility of almost from source request to the destination resource. Now we can therefore conclude that DNS provides valuable information for providing behavioral threat detection, which includes client identifiers and destination domains. So DNS truly is a critical component in your network security. Now let's talk about the prevention and detection of threats using DNS security. Now, in order to effectively protect against DNS threats, it is needed that we analyze DNS transaction from the source to the destination domains. Now, Efficient IP offers a unique security solution by combining both threat intelligence over destination domains and providing behavioral attack detection. We're using our real-time client traffic analysis. Okay, so this unique approach allows us to detect attacks by analyzing the behavior of the client with a complete understanding of the client's context. Now, in our context, we use it to whitelist a specific client. Now, DNS Guardian enables threat visibility well beyond known attack patterns. It enables us to detect DNS attacks such as DNS tunneling, phantom domain attacks, data exfiltration, or any zero-day malicious domains. Now, to prevent and block attacks with threat intelligence on destination domains, Efficient IP uses and proactively detects initial infection by blocking communication of the external malicious servers. Now, threat intelligence is a complementary solution on top of our DNS transaction inspection. Now, Efficient IP's patented DNS security solution enables adaptive countermeasures according to threat analysis by including blocking and quarantine of specific clients. Now, Efficient IP DNS security can perform all of these mitigation techniques to stop an attack. Now, we can do blocking of source IP address. We can rate limit a DNS traffic per IP address, which eliminates the server overload. We can also do quarantine. Quarantine is unique to Efficient IP, and this is a method that we use to provide isolation to infected clients by allowing them to continuously do and provide continuous DNS services. We also have our patented rescue mode, which provides continuity of DNS services even under an unidentified attack source. Efficient IP also has the client query filtering feature. Now, what does this do? So, client query filtering is the ability of our appliance to provide a simplified creation and management of multiple groups. And then we can map it to a specific filtering policies applied to individual clients. Now, this is how the solution works. First, we're going to create a group of clients. Next, we're going to create a list of domains, which can either be whitelisted or blacklisted. And thirdly, we're going to apply the filtering policies of domains to the client groups. Right. So if a client group is mapped to a forbidden domain, the request will be blocked. Now, the benefits of this is very simple. With DNS-based client access control down to the individual client level, we can add an important security barrier to reduce the risk of exposures. And of course, we can now combine the domain filtering and query filtering with many use cases that can be introduced to enterprise or internet service providers. Internet service providers can use this on their parental control initiatives, and enterprises can use this on their BYOD approach. Okay, so DNS provides valuable actionable data which can be offered to other security ecosystems. Now, the objective of efficient IP is to bridge the security silos to provide end-to-end automation and control. Now, this sharing of threat intelligence and information helps us to improve detection of attacks, accelerate the remediation of attacks, and then uniformly enforce security policies across your network. So here is the full suite of efficient IP DNS security. Now, if you can leverage all of our DNS securities from efficient IP, we can help you prevent infection and block malware activities on your network. We can also provide predictive securities down to the individual client levels, and then we can identify the victims and accelerate the remediation for future DNS attacks. Now, some key takeaways that you can remember after this session are the three things that we have discussed for the foundations of zero trust. Number one is it is important that you have granular visibility of events that are happening on your network down to the individual client level, which efficient IP DNS solution can provide. And then afterwards, it is important that you have real-time analytics by using the DNS behavior analysis of individual clients. And we can also combine this with our client query filtering feature. And lastly, we can automate the configuration of your network and security systems to make sure that the security policies enforced in your infrastructure are uniformly implemented across your network devices. Now, thank you for attending this session, and we'll see you for the next ISMG event. Good day.
Well, fantastic presentation, Vernon. Thank you so much. It was indeed a lovely presentation, and I hope all our attendees have enjoyed. Please do share your feedback. Thank you so much, and look forward to your presence in our other sessions as well. Thank you so much.